Here he is again, just clear the runway.
Coming back to Europe from the NBA, you noted that you're a different player. What exactly is the new version of you?
I think my confidence is back, especially after a few months in restart. I was feeling really good. I think the fans gave me that emotion that I needed. The teammates helped me a lot, so that's why I'm really grateful with them. They really helped me in my future, and I'm always gonna miss them. But I think, yeah, as you say, I'm a different player now. I think in offense, I feel more comfortable, and in defense, I think physically I improve a lot.
Was that time in Belgrade an exhibition of that new Luca Vildoza?
Yes. To be honest, yeah, I remember when I first got there. After a month, I was the Euroleague MVP in the month, and I was so proud. I was really happy because I needed to my head to feel well again, and that's what I say. I really feel that they helped me a lot to be the Luca I am right now.
How was the experience in the NBA?
It was not what I wanted, because at the end I ended up being cut and before the season started. But I think it was nice to know to compete with those kind of guys, to be there, to share their experience, to share a locker room, to share playoff games, and I think it was a really nice experience for me. But at the end, it didn't end up really well.
In your stint with the Bucks, you shared the story of how Giannis Antetokounmpo talked all night with the rookies about life in basketball. Can you share what did you learn from him that night?
I think it's mostly that everyone knows how he is, how nice guy he is, how humble he is, even if he is the MVP and in the best league in the world. I think I remember that dinner sharing his thought about my life, about rookie guy. I'm like, this guy is special. After all he's been through, after all the MVP season, and he was seated there talking with the rookies, talking with the guy that was coming from Europe. Nobody knew him, so that shows how special he is.
And now you're teammates with his brother.
Yeah.
How's that?
It's weird because they're similar, but their games are not very different. But still, it's good to have Costas here. I think he improved a lot in his game, and I think he can be useful in our team.
Going to the NBA, you asked the then Nuggets guard and your countrymate Facundo some advice. Is there anyone you talked to before the decision to play for Panathinaikos?
No. I spoke with Facu, I remember, before I went to NBA. But no, I was really safe about my decision here because I knew about the guys were about to sign here. After the coach, when he signed here, I think that was it. When I knew Ergin Ataman was coming here, it was for a reason, to have a good team and put up Panathinaikos again where it belongs.
Usually, especially for international players, the NBA is a kind of right place, right time. Does Panathinaikos feel the same way for you right now?
Maybe. I really feel good with myself right now. I really feel good with the team. I think we can build something important together. But still, we have a long way to go. We gotta figure out who and when. In the core, we have so many important guys. So we need to figure it out. We need to match everyone at the right time. But I think we can build a nice chemistry, and I think we're gonna be fine.
They just say that a good team needs good players, right? Simple as that. But how can you make it work since there are a lot of newcomers, players with their own crowns, their own titles, and their own egos, perhaps?
Yeah, of course, everyone has their egos, but still, I think we're here for a reason, and that reason is to win. And I think every player here, doesn't matter how important he is, he gonna give away something to just win a game or a tournament or Euroleague or whatever. So that shows what kind of guys we have in the team, and I think that's a good thing.
From a strict coach, as we know, like Dusko, to a demanding and a vocal one, like Coach Ataman. How is the transition, and do you see any differences or similarities between them?
Yes, a lot of difference. I think there are different kind of coach, different kind of coach the player. How Dusko was more, of course, he was tough, but he was pushing you to the limit every time. I think every player that plays for him improve. So that's what happened to me when I was there for Dusko. I had one of the best seasons in my life. So now with that man sharing the course, sharing the practice, I think he can make me and make the team better. Even if it's not the way that Dusko was doing it, I think here Ataman is a different coach.
What do you bring to the table for Coach Ataman and Panathinaikos coming here?
Well, I think I can be a nice point guard. I think I can be helpful for him to figure out what the role for the guys are in the team. I think I can make everyone happy in the court. I think we can enjoy together. So after that, we see how the season goes. But at first, that's my goal, to make everyone feel safe with me in the court.
Who's going to take the last shot?
It's Lucas, of course.
For sure? Are you sure?
For sure.
Is there any secret to install your confidence to the team, or the club's history, or the club's history do it itself?
I think it's easier because I had that confidence last year. I had a lot of sessions with my psychologist, and of course sometimes you gotta give away something for the good of the team. But I think my confidence is there. Whatever the team needs, I'm gonna be there. If they want me to score, I'm gonna try to score. They want me to pass, they want me to create, want me to call sets. I'll be there for anything. So I would do anything just for win.
You talked about psychologists. Nowadays, I think it's easier for the players to talk about mental health. How important is for you, professional athletes?
I think it's very important I think everyone is having now a therapist. I think it helps. Even if you think that you don't need it, it helps. It helps having someone, especially for the guys that are coming from America or very far places, to talk with someone, to have someone to share the thoughts. So I think it's really helpful. I think that taboo that we used to have is gone.